Good. ಎಲ್ಲ PUC1 ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಐಸ್. ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಇಂದಿನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸಗಳನ್ನು ಏಕಾಗ್ರಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದ ಶಾಂತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಕಲಿತ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ, ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ, ಕುಲದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿ. ಟೇಕ್ ಡೀಪ್ ಬ್ರೆತ್ಸ್. Yes, good evening, my dear PUC1 science students coming from both English medium as well as Kannada medium. Welcome to our Lokji channel, technically powered by Vedim Sab, myself, your Desai sir, your trainer in chemistry and mathematics for the academic year. See, we started in the last period, right? The first chapter, some basic concepts in chemistry, and here some of the fundamental things which you need to develop chemistry, to learn chemistry. We are learning here in the basic concepts, and one of the most important thing in chemistry as well as physics, your numerical problem solving ability, both in board exam as well as in competitive exams. Many students I have seen, they scored a good number of marks in theory, but a long ranking, big ranking, scoring 95% in PUC2, but getting 18,000 ranks, 20,000 ranks in CET. Why this happens? This happens because of your mind is not trained to calculate more. Your mind is not focused. Therefore, you focus on the studies. To focus this meditation, deep breathing, very important. Okay. See, this particular topic starts with, before you start the laws of chemical combination, empirical and molecular formula, atomic mass, molecular mass, etc. Basic things required for both board exams as well as competitive exams. Measurements of matter is one of the very important thing. This measurement is done by using a suitable unit. Last period we were talking about physical quantities. There are two types of physical quantities. What is a physical quantity we discussed? Said that a physical quantity, anything which can be measured is called as a physical quantity, and said that physical quantities are classified into two types. One is scalars and another one is vectors. Generally, scalars are physical quantity which have only magnitude, yes, and direction no. But what about vectors? Vectors have both magnitude as well as direction, we discussed. And generally scalars are represented by a real number, say a real number followed by proper unit. And vectors are represented by directed line segment. You are discussing, you will be studying in detail in mathematics, vectors chapter. And said that the mass, speed, density, volume will come under scalars because mass has magnitude but no direction, even speed, density, volume. And similarly vectors are force is a vector, it has got both the direction as well as magnitude. Even velocity comes under vectors, and acceleration comes under vectors. Momentum comes under vectors. Because they have both the magnitude as well as the direction, you will be studying in detail in physics. And these particular scalars are represented by said that unit. And we started learning about unit. Generally, without unit, you cannot express the physical quantities, right? These physical quantities are classified into two types we were discussing in the last class, both in physics and chemistry. Physical quantities are expressed by what? Units. What do you mean by unit? We said that unit is the internationally accepted standard to measure a physical quantity. These units are classified into two types. Both chemistry and physics students, you must learn this topic seriously to improve your numerical solving ability in both board exam as well as competitive exam. Take my words seriously. These units are called as basic or fundamental units. Basic or fundamental units. Fundamental units. Fundamental units. Clear? And there are, in the last class we said that there are 7 fundamental and basic units. In this class we will try to understand what are their basic or fundamental units, and all other units are called as derived units. So these derived units are obtained by using one or more basic units or fundamental units. For example, to express speed, the speed is expressed by unit, SI unit, that is meter. Speed is given by velocity, or speed is given by distance covered upon a time taken. SI unit is meter per second. Here meter per second, we write it like this. But this is called as a derived. So derived units are those which are obtained from fundamental units. Meter is the fundamental unit, second is a fundamental unit, right? Like this you can get the derived units. Derived units are obtained from fundamental units. And the first step is to know internationally accepted. Initially there were two types of systems of measurement. One is called as a metric system, that is the English system, measurement, English system, and another one is called as metric system. So metric system was developed by the France in the 18th century, and it was more accepted because it used the base 10. Hence it was widely accepted. Later in 1960, an internationally accepted standard SI was introduced. The International System of Units, the international, open your notebook and pen, jot down the important points. I'll give numericals also. The International System of Units. System of Units. System of Units. International System of Units. And in short, we represent it as SI system in a daily life. This SI system identified or recognized 7 fundamental units. Those 7 fundamental units, what are their symbols? What are the physical quantity? The physical quantity, there are 7 fundamental units which are used to measure the physical quantity. So those 7 are based on what? The one is the length. First one, length. Basically, mass This is length, mass, time. LMT were initially present. Right from the British system, FPS, CGS system was there earlier, MKS system came, and these were considered only mass, that is length, mass, time. LMT were there. FPS, in English system, F stands for feet, pound, second. Mass was measured in pound, time is second in second. Till today we are using them. And CGS system, length is in centimeter, mass is in grams, and time was in second. In MKS system, mass is used in kg and time is in second. MKS system. Like this, there were earlier three systems, and in 1960, one international standard unit was established. They recognized totally 7 fundamental units. Initially, in FPS system, CGS system, MKS system, there were only 3. MKS system, time. Then ampere was introduced. Ampere to measure the electric current. And to measure the temperature, 7 fundamental units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amount of substance. 7 one is luminous intensity. These 7 fundamental units were introduced for the first time. To measure the length, the unit used is meter. The symbol, SI symbol used is small m. Only m you have to write. To write the meter. Then mass is kilogram. It is written as kg. Time, second. Its unit is S. And electric current, ampere, named in the honor of physicist who worked on electricity. Ampere. And the temperature in SI system is used in Kelvin. Lord Kelvin. Who invented this Kelvin scale? You are studying in Charles law, gas laws, and its symbol is capital K, Kelvin. And amount of the substance is expressed by mole, and simply you write it as symbol is MOL, mole. And luminous intensity is expressed by the fundamental units candela, and it is CD. These are 7 fundamental units, right? You are using basically 3 fundamental units and their conversions in the day-to-day calculations based on mass, based on time, length, and in physics and chemistry we are using electric current, ampere, temperature in Kelvin, amount of the substance, mole. In chemistry calculations we are using, in physics calculations we are using candela. Later, while you start studying chapters, you will understand it. Now, my today class focus is on these units and their multiple and submultiple units. Look at here. Generally, length is measured in meter, right? This meter is the little bit, 1 meter is the bigger unit, right? This meter to some other smaller units we are using in daily life are centimeter, isn't it? What this, even you have DM, many times you come across, then mm, then read it, micrometer. Observe, this is called as a deci. Meter will be there common, centi, these deci, centi, milli are nothing but negative power to the base 10, smaller units. Deci stands for, remember, 10 raised to minus 1. Centi stands for 10 raised to minus 3. Then milli stands for 10 raised to, centi stands for 10 raised to minus 2. Milli stands for 10 raised to minus 3. Note down these things. This one stands for micrometer, microwave oven. It is a prefix generally used whenever there is power to the base 6, 10 raised to minus 6. And nm stands for nanometer. Nano stands for 10 raised to minus 9. And pico stands for 10 raised to minus 12. Then you have 10 raised to minus 15. Can anyone of you tell me what is the prefix used for 10 raised to minus 5? Is femto. You are using the symbol for deci. The symbol used is a D. Centi, the small c. Milli, small m. Micro, this micro symbol. Nano, n. Pico, small p. Femto, small m. Then if there is a 10 raised to minus 18, can you tell me 10 raised to minus 21? Go on increasing by 3 units. 10 raised to minus 21, 10 raised to minus 24. What a 10 raised to minus 18 is called as atto, A-double-T-O, atto. 10 raised to minus 21 is called as zepto. And yoto, Y-O-double-T-O. Remember them? Symbol for atto is A, and symbol for zemto is Z, and yoto is capital, that is small y. These are prefixes, number of times we are using. They are multiples, remember them. Once again, 10 raised to minus 1 deci, 10 raised to minus 2, note down correctly, centi, 10 raised to minus 3 milli, 10 raised to minus 6 micro, 10 raised to minus 9 nano, 10 raised to minus 12 pico, 10 raised to minus 15 femto, 10 raised to minus 18 atto, 10 raised to minus 21 zepto, 10 raised to minus 24 octo. Generally bond lengths are measured. For example, you can take one example, conversion. The bond length of single bond length of a bond is 54 picometer. Say, express it in meter. How do you express? The simple answer is 54 picometer. What is pico? Pico stands for 54 into 10 raised to, what is pico? Minus 12 meter. Because SI unit is, in problems they will give picometer, but while calculating in SI unit you have to convert them into meter. Therefore, you have to convert them into this meter. Right? The wavelength of, another problem you study, the wavelength of a wave. Wavelength of a wave is 540 nanometer. Express it in centimeter. Try to convert. Conversion is very important. The solution will be, what is your question? You are given it, lambda wavelength is given by 540 nanometer. First of all, you express it in nanometer. Nanometer in meter you can write, that is 540. Nanometer is a 10 raised to minus 9 meter. Now the problem is conversion of this particular meter into what? Meter into what? Centimeter. See, generally to convert from a bigger unit to smaller unit, bigger unit to smaller unit, there is a conversion factor, right? The longer units is 1 meter. If you want to convert 1 meter into centimeter, centimeter into millimeter, and the conversion factor to convert a meter into centimeter, you know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Therefore, multiply by 100. How this conversion diagram? To convert centimeter into millimeter, smaller unit, bigger unit to smaller, bigger to smaller. Note down this diagram, bigger to smaller, bigger to smaller. You can start with even kilometer also. Let me start with kilometer, bigger to smaller. You have to multiply conversion factor, multiply conversion factor. Remember this, many students are weak. Multiply by conversion factor. I will tell you what is conversion factor. Conversion factor. Bigger to smaller unit, smaller to bigger unit, smaller to bigger unit, smaller to bigger unit, smaller to bigger unit. Divide by conversion factor. Conversion factor. I will give you an easy trick for conversion. You write kilometer, then meter, then centimeter, then you write millimeter, right? So, conversion of different units of measure, I have discussed in my Vedims, VEDIMS. Vedims app is also available in the Play Store, and even YouTube channel is there. In the YouTube channel of Vedims, you can open 1.5, right? Different units of measure, 1.5 addition. In the topic, first topic addition, you can open 1.5 topic. Addition, you can open 1.5 topic there. There I have explained all these things in detail. Then download Vedims app is also available to give the time-based quiz test. I have discussed in 1.5. Conversion of different units of measure. Conversion of different units of measure. All of you should open the YouTube channel, subscribe it, the Vedims. There we have discussed shortcut methods. 15 minutes video is there. Conversion of different units of measure. Different units of measure. How the one unit can be converted into another unit, I have discussed in brief, taking only 3 fundamental that is units: length, mass, time. How they can be converted, I have discussed this thing. To convert kilometer to meter, remember how this diagram. Many students are weak in this, even at the school level and PUC 1 also. To convert bigger to smaller, multiply by 1 kilometer is equal to conversion factor is 1000. This is because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So meter to centimeter, suppose that you want to convert, then you multiply by 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Centimeter to millimeter, to convert it, you have to multiply with 10. Suppose that you want to convert millimeter to centimeter, then you have to divide by 10, reverse, and centimeter to bigger to smaller, smaller to bigger. Centimeter to meter, then you divide by 100. And from meter to kilometer, you have to divide by 1000. So now the problem just now we have written here 540 picometer to last example. The wavelength of express wavelength of 540 nanometer into centimeter you are asked. Then you have to write 540 is equal to, nanometer is how many meters? 10 raised to 9 meters. Look at here, 10 raised to minus 9 meter. That is 540 into 10, let me write, what is 1 meter is equal to convert meter into centimeter, you have to divide by what? Meter into, where is there? Meter into centimeter, you have to divide by what? 100. Divided by 100, you have here 10 raised to minus 9. 1 meter, to convert it into centimeter, you can write as 1 upon 100 centimeter. To convert meter into centimeter, you have to multiply by 100. Multiply by 100 means 10 raised to 2 centimeter. Now you will get the answer 540 into 10 raised to minus 9 plus 2 becomes what? Minus 7 centimeter. Like this, you must be in a position to convert 540 nanometer to meter. Initially you do it, later you will get good practice. 10 raised to minus 9 meter. Now I want to convert this meter into centimeter. To convert meter into centimeter, bigger unit, smaller unit, you have to multiply by 100. 100 can be expressed as 10 raised to 2. Observe, you studied indices. To convert this into a raised to m into a raised to n, all mathematics is required. What is a raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. I hope you got it. A raised to m plus n. You will get here minus 9 plus 2. You will get 540 into 10 raised to minus 7 centimeter. Observe, 540 centimeter. Is it in the scientific notation you studied in the 8th standard? What is scientific notation of any power of 10? Scientific notation. Scientific notation, remember, you studied in the 8th standard. What is scientific notation? Scientific notation means you must express it as only one digit whole number. Like this, if I is the integer and this is the decimal part into 10 raised to plus or minus m. Means a decimal point must be there after only single integer. Means 540 into 10 raised to minus 7 should be expressed as 5.40. Then it becomes scientific notation. See, for this you have to express this, take this decimal point 2 places to the left. To take it to the 2 places to the left, what you should do? Let me rub this one so that I can show you very important thing. What is scientific notation? Scientific notation means any number. Now you have to convert it 540 into 10 raised to minus 7. In scientific notation, decimal point should be given after the only single digit integer. Means to convert it into 5.40. To convert it into 5.40, what you have to do? Whether you have to multiply by 100 or divide by 100. It should be balanced. Now you have 540 here. If you multiply by 100 and divide by 100, is there any mistake in it? 100 will remain same. Your power is 10 raised to minus 7 centimeter. 10 raised to minus 7 centimeter. See, to convert it into 5.40, 540 upon 100 will be what? 540 upon 100 will be 5.40. Now it is in scientific notation. And what happens to the power? 100 can be written as 10 square into 10 raised to minus 7 centimeter. Now again use the formula. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Now it is 5.40 into 10 raised to, what is m plus n? 2 minus 7 becomes 5.40 into 10 raised to minus 5 centimeter. Now it is called as scientific notation. 540 into 10 raised to minus 7 is not called as scientific notation. Are you getting the point? So take another example. I will give you. Express. Convert. Take another example. Express. 120 kilometer, 125 kilometer, 125 kilometer in a centimeter, 125 kilometer into centimeter, and write the final answer, write the final answer in scientific notation. Try final answer in a scientific notation. I observed for more than 27 years that many PUC1 students lose marks in conversion of the units in physics as well as in mathematics. 125 kilometer in centimeter and write the final answer in a scientific notation. Try this. Take 1 or 2 minutes. Scientific notation. Take some 30 seconds. Scientific notation. Work out. Don't look at the board. Work out on your own. Here is the conversion factor. To convert kilometer to meter, you have to multiply what? You have to multiply by 1000. To convert meter to centimeter, 100. To convert centimeter to millimeter. Now you are asked to get what? Centimeter. Now see, I will teach you a method. Solution. First of all, you take here 125 kilometer. Okay. Now, conversion factor. What you have to do is, this is called as unit factor method. What it is called as? Unit factor method. Yes, unit factor method. Very important method. This is called as a dimensional analysis. This method is used in physics as well as in mathematics. It is called as unit factor method. Learn this method. What is unit factor? 125 kilometer can be written as 1 by 1. Can I write it as 1 by 1? 1 only. This 1 I will write it as 1000 meter. Why? Why? Because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Now I can cancel kilometer and kilometer. Now it is converted to meter. Then in unit factor again you write 1 by 1. Now you have to convert meter into what? Centimeter. Look at here, meter into centimeter. What is a meter? Let me write here 1 centimeter. How many meters? Sorry, 1 meter, right? 100 centimeter divided by 1 meter. Do you agree with me? 1 meter is equal to how many centimeter? Now our aim is to what? Convert 125 into what? Centimeter. Now 1 meter, this 1 will be there. Meter and meter gets cancelled. Kilometer gets cancelled. Now what do you get? You will get here 125 into, you go on taking 1000 means what? 10 raised to 3, 10 raised to 3, then 100 means what? 10 raised to 2 centimeter. Now you can write it as, yes, 125 into 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 5. A raised to m into a raised to n. In mind you calculate and write. Don't use pen. Lesser the pen, faster will be mind. 10 raised to 5 centimeter. Okay. Now convert, write it in the standard form. Scientific notation. There is a trick. Now the decimal point is here. Decimal point is here. If you shift the decimal point 2 places to the left, what should be added or subtracted here? 1.25 into 10 raised to 5 plus 2. Trick is left shift, add. Are you getting me? Left shift, add. See how many digits you shifted to the left? 2 digits. Then you have to add to the power 5. Add to the power 5. How many values? 2. Then it becomes 10 raised to 7 centimeters. This is called as unit factor method. Are you getting me? Take another example. Express. Try this one. Express. Using unit factor method. Express 1,234 millimeter into kilometer. And write final answer in scientific notation. Write final answer Final answer in a scientific notation. Try scientific notation. We'll use a unit factor method. This chart you note down in your rough right side. Now it will tell you the conversion factor. So first of all, you have to convert millimeter into what? Centimeter. To convert millimeter into centimeter, you have to divide by what? 10. Okay. So solution. I will teach you unit factor method. What is the unit factor method is 1, 2, 3, 4 millimeter is present here. Now can I write 1 by 1? I want this first of all millimeter to be converted to what? Meter. How do you write it as? Sorry, centimeter first. To convert it into centimeter, right? 100 100. Then you have to divide by 100. 100 or 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter, 10 millimeter gets cancelled. Therefore, 1 remains same. So that millimeter cancels. You are converted now into centimeter 1 by 10. Then you have to convert this centimeter. You have to express in what? Kilometer. Centimeter into what? Centimeter into what? Meter you have to convert first. Centimeter into meter conversion factor is centimeter to meter. You have to divide by 100. Then you can write 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Centimeter cancels. Now you convert meter into kilometer. How do you write kilometer? 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. Right? Meter cancels. Now you are left with the final unit kilometer. You have converted millimeter into what? Kilometer now. All other units are cancelled. This is called as unit factor method. Learn it, students. Very easy. What is the unit factor method? I will repeat. Millimeter can be written as 1 by 1. 1 by 1 means 1 centimeter is got how many millimeter? 10 millimeters. Both of them will get cancelled. But here this millimeter cancels. You are left with centimeter. Now convert centimeter into what? Meter. 1 by 1. Because 1 meter is got how many centimeter? 100 centimeter. So that centimeter cancels. Now you convert this meter into kilometer. For that you write meter in the denominator. 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. And you are left with what? Into 1 upon. Observe the zeros. How many zeros are there? 1, 3, 6. It becomes a 10 raised to what? 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2, 10 raised to 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. Kilometer you get. You converted now 1, 2, 3, 4 into 10 raised to minus 6 kilometer. Is it in the scientific notation? No. How do you convert it? You have to shift the decimal point is here now. 1, 2, 3, 4 point. You have to shift it to the left. ಎಡಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? 3 ಡಿಜಿಟ್ಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ರೂಲ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೈತಿ? ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ನೀವು ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಡ್. The rule, in short, left shift add. You have to shift to the left. It will become 1.234 into 10 raised to minus 6. How many places you shifted? 3 places. Then you have to add to the power 3. This becomes a kilometer. Now you can write it as 1.234 into 10 raised to. What is minus 6 plus 3? Minus 3, yes, kilometer. Now it is in the scientific notation. So this is how you can convert the length. First fundamental unit, length. Master the conversions. I have seen in my 27 years, many students are very weak in it, lose marks in calculation in physics and chemistry and mathematics because of these conversion factors. Okay. So that is the important thing, and how to write it in the scientific notation. After this we will move on to the mass. Second fundamental unit is mass. Mass is out of 7 fundamental units. What are the 7 fundamental units? Length, Next, mass. Next, time. Then comes temperature, amount of substance. Then current, electric current, I. Then luminous intensity. 7 fundamental units are there. Their symbols are length, mass, then time. Okay, unit of length is meter. Recall again. Unit of mass is kg. Unit of time is second. Yes, next one is temperature, Kelvin scale. Capital K, Kelvin. Then electric current, ampere, right? Then you have amount of substance. Amount of substance is expressed in MOL, mole. Then luminous intensity is expressed in intensity. Symbol is CD. Don't write any unnecessary things. They should be in small letter. Now we learnt how to convert length. Now we'll see mass. What are the different units of masses we are using in the daily life? Right? You are using ton. Bigger unit, biggest unit. Next comes, note down this chart, quintal. Then you have kg. Then you have gram. Draw the conversion factor. I will give you some problems on it. Write the conversion. 1 ton. To convert 1 ton into bigger to smaller unit, you have to multiply what? 10 quintal is equal to 1 ton. Isn't it? 10 quintal is equal to 1 ton. 1 quintal is equal to how many kg? To convert it, you have to write it as 100 kg. And convert kg into gram. To convert kg into gram, you have to multiply with what? 1000. Have this conversion diagram. Very easy. From a bigger to smaller, you have to multiply by conversion factor. Conversion factor for ton to quintal is 10. Means 10 quintal is equal to 1 ton. 100 kg is equal to 1 quintal. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. To convert smaller to bigger, divide by, multiply by. This is multiply by. This is the divide by. Divide by conversion factor. What is the conversion factor? 1000. Means 10 raised to 3. To convert kg into quintal, divide by, yes, 10 raised to 2, shabash. To convert quintal to ton, divide by 10. How this diagram? This is very helpful to you, right? Now I will give an example for conversion. Solve this problem. Convert 1 ton of sugar, 1 ton of sugar into grams. 1 ton of sugar, or you can take 5 ton of sugar into grams. First of all, unit factor method I will teach you. Use this conversion diagram, that will help you a lot. You write first of all 5 ton into unit factor method, means the 1 by 1 concept. First of all, ton is to be cancelled. Therefore, you write in the denominator 1 ton. 1 ton is equal to how many quintal? It should be bigger. You have to multiply by 10 quintal. Next, you have to convert quintal into kg. Therefore, in the denominator, you write 1 quintal. 1 quintal is equal to kg. To convert quintal into kg, conversion factor is 100 kg. Then again you write 1 by 1. Now you have to convert kg into gram. Means 1 kg you write in the denominator. Then you get what? Grams. How many grams? 1000 grams. Now observe, what are the units that gets cancelled? Ton cancels. Observe, quintal cancels. Observe, kg cancels. Now you are left with the required unit, grams. Easy technique. Try this one. 5 into 10 raised to 1, here 2, 3. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3, 6 into 10 raised to 6 grams. Don't write GRAM. Some students will write it as GRAMS. Not recommended by GMS. Meaningless. Even length, meters. Some authors write as meters. Wrong. SI will not allow it. Right? And don't write like this. Seconds. SECS. Wrong. Second symbol is only simple small letter S. Simple small letter M. You have to use SI symbols given there properly. KG. K is not capital. K is small. G is small. This is the conversion. Is it in the scientific notation? Yes. 5.0. 5.0 into 10 raised to 6 grams. I hope you understood. Now you convert. Take another problem. Take another problem. Convert. 526 milligram, mg, milligram into kg. 526 milligram into kg. Take some 1 or 2 minutes. Try to convert. Convert it. Okay. First step is unit factor method. You take 526 kg, 526 kg as it is. 526 kg as it is. Start now. Now, unit factor method uses what? 1 by 1. I want to eliminate this kg. Not really. Ill laksh kodbeka. Kg anna eduk convert madbekagite now. Sorry, I think 526 milligram. First milligram anna gram convert madkobeku. Gram convert madkokadre milligram cancel agukadre illi bariri denominator naga mg anta bariri. 1 milligram is equal to how many gram? No. 1 milligram is equal to just now milli centi p. 1 milli. Just now I taught you 10 raised to minus 3 is a milli. 10 raised to minus 6 micro. 10 raised to minus 9 nano. 10 raised to minus 12 pico. 10 raised to minus 15 femto. Milli, centi means 10 raised to minus 2 centimeter. Then deca, 10 raised to minus 1 d. Decimeter. Please see, 526 milligram. Very, very important to start PUC1 chemistry as well as physics. Calculations. Many more than 95% students I have seen they lose marks in the conversion. And writing proper units and conversions is very important in the measurements. Units and conversions of the we are learning fundamental units, only 3 in the beginning, then we will see derived. Conversion tricks are most important in this. 1 milligram will be what? 1 milligram, milli is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 grams. Milli is the prefix for 10 raised to minus 3. Gram will be gram only. See, whichever you want to cancel, your milligram is to be cancelled. You must get it in grams. Then you have to convert to what? Again write 1 by 1. Unit factor. Therefore, it is called 1 by 1 is 1 only. Therefore, it is called a unit factor method. So, this one I want to convert this gram into what? Kg. What is your aim? Your aim is to convert milligram into kg. Now you write 10 milligram. This is 1 gram. Right? 1 gram. How many kg now? 1 gram is equal to how many kg? Convert gram into kg. No, gram is to be cancelled. You must get convert gram into kg andre divide by 10 raised to 3 under, what do you get? 10 raised to minus 3 or plus 3? 10 raised to minus 3 kg. 1 gram to convert gram into kg, 1 gram is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 kg. Now you got it in kg. Observe, milligram cancels, gram cancels, and you are left with what? 526. Have the habit of writing like this: 10 raised to minus 3 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. Now it is converted, very easy. See, you get here 526 into, what is a raised to m, a raised to n? 10 raised to minus 3 plus minus 3 becomes minus 6 kg. And don't stop, have the habit of writing it in scientific notation. Write it in 26, that is scientific notation, and you have to shift 2 decimal places to the left shift, add, trick. Left shift means 5.26 ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಬರೆದ ಮೇಲೆ 10 raised to minus 6 ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಸರಿಸಿರಿ? 2 ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. That's it. 5.26 into 10 raised to minus 4 kg. Thus we learnt conversion of yes, the bigger unit to smaller unit, smaller into bigger unit. We learnt kg. Let us see third conversion. Third conversion is time. Right? Time is one of the very important conversion. You can take the conversion time. Bigger unit is 1 day. 1 day, then 1 hour, next comes what? Hour, then comes a minute, then comes a second. Have the diagram. Second. Let me rub this part so that you will not get confused. I hope you are getting what is unit factor method, how to convert, very, very important. Some basic mathematics, speed maths tricks are available in Vedim's app. Vedim's YouTube channel you can open. Even you can download the Vedim's app for practice quiz tests. YouTube channel is available. In that you can take 1.5 addition chapter. I have discussed the conversion of one unit to another unit in 15 minutes. You can just watch it for 15 minutes at your free time. 1.5 topic you go there. Addition of different units of measure. Addition of different units of measure. Very interesting topic for 11th standard PUC 1, PUC 2 students who are weak in conversion of the units. You can watch, subscribe this Vedim's channel. It is a channel of my technical based company, that is Vedim's app. In Play Store, app is available. In the same app, we are taking MCQ tests, and even the mind maths, speed maths training will be given. In the addition 1.5 topic, different units of measure. This topic you go today and you comment tomorrow. Okay, study it for 15 minutes. I have discussed in 15 minutes. And you will get interesting observations there. Then you practice whatever there with pen and paper. I have given some, try these questions, stop there, try them, answers are there. Then you will be perfect in it. Conversion of one unit. This is called as conversion diagram. 1 day is equal to how many hours? 1 day is equal to how many hours? 24 hours. Conversion factor is multiply by 24. 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? Yes, 1 hour is equal to, okay, Vedim's YouTube channel you observe. Don't forget, tell me in the comment box. Then you will understand what is the importance of that mind maths. Particularly those who are preparing for Karnataka CET, JEE, NEET must watch this mind maths Vedim's YouTube channel. Subscribe it and use it. 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? To convert higher unit into lower unit, you have to multiply. Draw the diagram. From lower unit to higher unit, you have to divide by. Suppose that you want to convert second into minute, divide by. Shabash. And minute to hour, divide by how many? How many? Divide by 60. Here to convert bigger to smaller, you have to multiply. How the simple trick? Lower to upper, smaller to bigger, divide by 60. This will reduce your burden of conversion. Divide by 24, right? This I have discussed in Vedim's app. I am repeating again and again. 1.5 topic addition. You go there, available, already uploaded in the Vedim's YouTube channel. I have discussed it for 15 minutes. Today only you watch, you will be perfect in it. Right? See, here I will, this is the conversion factor. Take one example now. Example 1. Find number of seconds in a day. Number of times asked. For one more question to test your conversion ability, try this. Mostly last problem today. Tomorrow we will continue with mathematics. 6:30 to 7:30. Classes are separated this week. PUC1 students, note down the timing of live stream. I have put it in my status also. I told you number of times. Don't have doubts. PUC1 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Every alternative day subject changes. Maths. I will start with the first chapter. Maths first chapter separately. And those who are weak in trigonometry, you can join with the class 10 students between 8:30 to 9:15. 9:30. Tomorrow, 8:30 to 9:30.
86400.
86400. Let us check it. Number of seconds in a day. 1 day. You start unit factor method. Write in the denominator 1 day. To convert 1 day into hours, it will be what? 24 hours. Then you have to cancel this hour. Unit factor method. Write in the denominator 1 hour. 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. Then you have to convert this minute into second. Write 1 minute. 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. Minute cancels hour. Hour cancels day. Day cancels. This is called as unit factor method. Dealt in your syllabus only. 1 into, take 24 into 60 into 60. That is 1 into 24 into, what do you get? 6 6 36. Wait. There are double zeros. You can write as 100. Now your problem is to multiply 24 and 36. How do you do it? See, how do you do it? You do it by using normal school method, isn't it? I will teach you mind maths method. All students observe here. Suppose that you want to take the product of 24 and 36. I will teach you crisscross method. Note down. This is the mind maths method. You can go to crisscross method in the Vedim's app. Vedim's YouTube channel. I have discussed crisscross method. And very interesting method, my dear students. I will teach you the mind maths method. Henceforth, your calculation will be reduced because you are going for competitive exams. I have dealt it in Vedim's app. Therefore, 1 year we are working on this to solve basic difficulty of students. School level up to 12th standard. See, many students, how do you calculate? Either you use a calculator 24 into 36. Either you use a calculator or you start multiplying with 4 6 usual school method. I will teach you. I will put some dots here. Observe. You write this. Dot here, 4 dots here. I will write 4 dots. I will write 4 dots because there are two digits. First you multiply this unit place. Then you cross add diagonally. Third step is this one. Observe. And what are the numbers present in this? This is a direction. 6 4s are 24. You will get 24 carry what? 2. Then you diagonally multiply and add. Actually this symbol cross for multiplication is derived from Indian mind maths method, Vedic method called as crisscross method. Long before in India, our Vedic time, this symbol method was used. Actually, this symbol for multiplication is derived from this only. Therefore, this is the original method of multiplication. This is the English method, which is very slow. Now you will enjoy this dots, cross add, 4 3s are
7,
4 3s are
12,
12, multiply, then add 2 6 are
8, 16,
2, note add, cross multiply and add, diagonally multiply and add, 3 4s are 12, 2 6 are 12, 12 plus 12 what?
24,
12 plus 12 is 24, take carry this, 24 plus 2,
26,
26. Write 6 here, again carry 2. Now you come to the third diagram. Are you getting me? 2 3s are
6,
6. Carry, add 2 to it. What do you get?
864,
864. And if you practice it, you will get very quickly. And usual method is, observe here, 24 into 36. How do you do in the school level? 6 4s are 24, carry 2. 6 2s are 12 plus 2, 14. Then you used to add like this, 3 4s are 12, carry 1, 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 7. What is your answer? Is it matching with our crisscross method? After some good practice, you can improve it very fast. Have these dots diagram. This is the diagram which directs you how to do. First of all, you have to multiply the places, unit places, numbers. 6 4s are 24. Write carry 2 here. Then diagonally multiply and add. Multiply and add. Remember multiplication. It is called as a master or best method of multiplication, crisscross method. You will get here 3 4s are 12, 6 4s are 12 plus 4 24, carry 2. Then this is the 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 12 is 24 plus 2 is 26, carry 2. Then multiply these two. 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 2 8, you will get 864, 864. This is a normal method, school method. This is a mind maths method. Such methods are discussed in Vidim's app, Vidim's YouTube channel. You go there and you can watch it. Okay, final answer is 86400 seconds. Okay, therefore in one day these many seconds will be there. Stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue with the first chapter. What is the first chapter? Mathematics. First chapter in PUC 1 syllabus. Mathematics. Sets. We'll continue with that. If you want to trigonometry basics, you can join at 8:30 also. Here also we'll continue. Okay. Trigonometry, shall we continue?